Hello, welcome to Charter Local Edition Northwest. I'm your host, Anna Cowley. Today we're in Olympia, Washington, and we're tracking the progress in the 2015 legislative session. My guest today is Republican Senator Sharon Brown. Thank you for joining us.
Great to be here, Dana.
You have 4 bills that are progressing nicely and can tell us about each one of those.
Yeah, we do. It's all about nuclear this session. You know, the impetus for these bills was I was listening to Secretary Moniz, U.S. Department of Energy Secretary Moniz, when he gave out the first matching grants to Babcock and Wilcox and the Tennessee Valley Authority. I thought, that's really on the wrong side of the country because we, as you well know, have nuclear expertise right in the Tri-Cities and certainly in the state of Washington. And then Secretary Moniz gave out the second round of matching grants, and those went to NuScale for technology to be designed in Corvallis, Oregon, to be implemented at the Idaho National Lab, and the off-takers of that power were going to be UAMPS, which is part of the Utah Consortium. But nowhere in that conversation did I hear the word Washington, so I became really concerned. And then we had our nuclear task force, and so we were doing examining ways that we can bring nuclear back in the state. So simultaneously with those two things came the impetus for all of these bills. So I was really excited because we really are elevating the conversation nationally, and now people across the country are taking notice of what we're doing here in Washington State. One of those bills, which is my absolute favorite, is a nuclear education bill, because the nuclear that we have today is not your father's nuclear. We've learned so much from Chernobyl and 3 Mile Island, and certainly from Fukushima. And so I think it's really important that we educate kids about the new nuclear. It's much safer than it used to be. Number one. Number two, we have over 20,000 unfilled STEM-related jobs in this state alone. And oh my gosh, if one of my kids came home and got a job at a nuclear facility starting at $85,000 a year, as a mom of 5 of those kids, I would just be ecstatic.
So as a mom of 2 of those kids, I would too.
Right, right. So one of the purposes of this program is to educate kids about the opportunities that lie in the nuclear industry.
Well, I think that when we're talking about the new trends in nuclear, another concern we have too that I think your bill is very helpful with is people don't historically have nuclear engineers anymore. We kind of stopped producing those in this country, and now we're moving back in that direction.
Absolutely.
So there's a gap there for us.
There is, and we need to fill that gap. So that's what that bill seeks to do, to develop that pipeline.
Now, I know that you've wanted to perhaps see a small modular reactor in the Tri-Cities. What's your vision for what this would bring to the people that you serve?
Wouldn't that be great to have a small modular reactor in the Tri-Cities, perhaps to even maybe power the WTP? It'd be really interesting.
And that's the waste treatment process plant.
Right, the waste treatment process plant. Small modular reactors are 0 carbon emissions. And when we talk about baseload energy, we have a very limited amount of sources where we can go for baseload power. Baseload power is power that's consistent, power that you can draw on 24/7, 365 if you need to. So what we have is we have hydroelectric, but in this state, hydroelectric is not recognized as renewable. And we have natural gas, and we have coal, but we're trying to retire from coal. So certainly nuclear fits right into that portfolio of clean baseload power that we need to be having. And another bill that I have talks about the potential siting of a small modular reactor. And we have something in the state called EFSEC, which is the Energy Facility Siting and Evaluation Council. So one of those bills directs EFSEC to look at siting for small modular reactors in the state.
Sharon, thank you. We certainly appreciate you coming to talk with us, and thank you for all your work on behalf of our citizens. We appreciate it, and we wish you the best of luck as you move forward.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. This is Charter Local Edition Northwest in Olympia, Washington. I'm Dana Cowley.